What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're all doing well. Looks like we're having some minor audio issues. I don't know what it is, but like my output is not maximum volume like it should be. At least on my side here. It's really kind of weird. I'm not sure what's happening with that. I was checking the sounds and volume mixer, and everything seems to be perfectly fine, because sometimes you can have your system settings, like for your sound bar, cranked up all the way high. For the device speakers, and then like you go into the properties for it and it's set down like 20, 30%, 50%, something weird. Check that, it's all 100. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but I'll have to look into that later. So hopefully everything is still going through. Hopefully you can hear everything just fine. And I'm excited for tonight's stream because this is a stream that I've had planned for a little bit that I've been wanting to do. And my plans still got changed slightly with it. So we're going to be playing two games. That's the whole plan here. First one is going to be the infamous Guts and Glory. If you've ever seen Game Grumps, they did a pretty long playthrough. I think they did all the mainline levels that were available, and then actually did some fan-made content too for it. Those were some pretty good series that they did on those games. There were a lot of jokes, a lot of fun with it. It's how actually I got exposed to the game, and it was on sale not too long ago on Steam, I want to say, for like $3. I was like, hell yeah, I'll pick it up. So I did, tested it out, it's kind of fun. And then we're going to be moving on to Onee Chanbara, Chanbara, Onee Chanbara, which is the Origin version, which is a new version that came out on PC. It does have problems, I'm just going to say that right off the bat. It's been a headache getting it to work correctly. We'll be tackling that too. It's actually it's like the second revision they've done, because they came out for the PlayStation 2, and they did an Xbox 360, PS3 upscale port of it, and then it got remastered again and released like last year over in Asia on PS4, and it just now came out on PC, and it's still got problems, but we'll deal with that. First game we're going to get to is Guts and Glory. Let's get to it. I forgot Steam's got to launch. Oh, Steam. As we look at the black screen. Thinking like, what did I forget to do before I started the stream today? And that was bring up Steam. Here we go. All right. This game actually came out like 3 years ago, I want to say, but it is still not really optimized. I'm like, oh, this looks like a nice, fun game. It is, and we're dropping frames because Twitch fucking blows. Hold on, hold tight. We've detected an unstable event? Well, no fucking shit, Twitch. Get your goddamn fucking shit garbage site together, huh? That might work. We're off to a great start. I was supposed to have a nice, happy, fun stream today, and it's just like, alright, I'm already filled with rage because Twitch fucking blows, and if you don't have an alternative to go to that's better. Alright, so refresh. I'll keep an eye on it, see if it gives me another unstable alert. Yeah, it dropped 877 frames as soon as I started the game. You're gonna be fucking kidding me. My god. Come on. So I did play a little bit of this, just to make sure it's working, because I mean, like I said, this game is, having been out for 3 years, is still ridiculously unoptimized at all. We're gonna go through, do all the levels. Say, what is going on? This game has never taken this long to load. This is insane. You get to pick the people you're gonna have. Let's do John and Jimmy. Alright. Nice and simple, just basically bike your way over to where you need to be. Nice and relaxing. Yay! I am awesome. So awesome, I am ranked 28,002 in the entire world with my time on that course. Take that, King Waffle. For a nice little bike ride with our son, or kidnapped child who's very calm. Oh good, I can ride through bushes. Great! It's a nice, relaxing little game. Ooh, 2,040. 2,740. I am killing it. You know, I'm gonna say no to that, so I'm just gonna go through here in this nice little part. I'm gonna take a drive through the park. I think Jimmy's fine. He's fine. Look, he's just napping there on my torso. He's fine. Everything's great about this game. Oh, it looks like Jimmy may have caught a couple arrows to the neck. I'm sure he's okay. He's still good. He's still hanging in there. He's still hanging in there. He's a trooper. You're fine, Jimmy. Hang in there. He's doing great already. Yep, it's all good. Nothing to see. Oh, good, some buzzsaws. Adrenaline. The Y button, okay. I just lost an arm. I'm still going. I lost my torso. He's okay. He's fine, though. Yeah. Tried to, like, slow it at the last second. That's a landmine there. I know that trick. Didn't see that in the shadow? Ooh, checkpoints. Okay, good. Let's give us checkpoints. I like that. And freaking tastic. Use boost plus wheelie to pull off of smaller ramps. Okay. I'm doing a backflip off cars. Something. Jimmy made it. I'm still good. Apparently Rambo built this. I feel like I should be wearing a helmet or something. Okay, so no matter what you do, you can't. Yeah, like I just spin it right there. You can't do a backflip off the car here. Not with this. Not with this character. Now with Timmy and Jimmy, or whatever my names are. Jimmy and Bibby? Walk it off. You're fine. I'll meet you at the finish line. Way. Roll near the pass the final test. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I just want to see what the top 10's like. I'm betting it's going to be all cheaters. Yeah, 5 seconds. That's impossible. I just want to see what happens. Like, for whatever reason, I tried to, like, say, like, oh, you tried to change tried to skip a level. Like, no, not really. Leap for glory. No, okay, I guess we did it. Drunken flight. Learn how to control the drunken genius Hobo Larry and his rocket lawn chair. Wow, the camera just did a 180 on me without prompting, so that could be a problem. Yeah, you do not have camera control anymore. It's like when you play on the bicycle levels, you have camera control, but with this guy you do not. It's where you're aiming at. Happy day. Enjoy some quality bonding time during a happy bicycle ride through the neighborhood. Rip the game volume just a little bit. Yes. So I mentioned, like, this game has been out for 3 years and it's, like, still unoptimized, really. It's funny to read the comments, even to this day. that the developers of this game is like, listen, if you're getting a CPU overheating, it's because it uses a physics engine. And when we say the minimum requirements are you need a NVIDIA or AMD graphics card, we're not kidding. Like, if you just have a built-in chip thing, it's not going to work like a Chromebook. Or integrated graphics nonsense. It's like, no, you need an actual gaming PC to play this. Not like high-end, but something. That wasn't too bad. Old Cabin Hill. After exploring the mysterious old cabin on the hill, our heroes find themselves in the middle of another course. No checkpoints here, so make your own path. Bring glory to your online presence by creating epic new tracks. Level editor. Okay, whatever. Jack and Jill. Or John Jay. We'll start Jack and Jill. It's a pedophile! Run! Okay, so, wow, she affects the pull of your bike and will drag you different directions. She's hanging in there like a champ. I mean, I'll tell you, like, when I was a kid in one of those little wagon things, like, I was just... You wouldn't hang on for anything. Achievement, Arrowhead. I'm okay, I'm doing great. Alright, Arrowhead, catch an arrow with your head. Sweet. Wait a minute, I have a helmet now? Ooh, I wonder if that'll actually stop arrows. I'm gonna bet no. Start over. Yeah, I got myself a helmet, but little Jimmy does not. He's on his own. See the arrow launcher up there on the left. Still doing good. I'm fine. Jimmy's not. Got several arrows. Alright. Time to turn things up a notch. Don't worry though, we'll start things off slow and warm into it. Everything's gonna be fine as I see a cannon. That was gonna be great. Landmines. Oop, there's the cannons. Oh, I don't even know where Jimmy went. He's somewhere. That's what happens if it hits me if I actually explode. These look like rubber balls, I guess, or like dodgeballs. Come on, game, you can do it. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Speaking of that here, let's go back to the main menu real quick. You can actually adjust gore and blood levels in this game too. Like, you click on the Guts and Glory, by the way, and just gives you a good idea of what the game's gonna be. Settings, visuals, blood size, multiplier. There we go. We'll kick this up here. Okay, so I've done those. Okay, so I've done the first set here. I'm actually on Welcome to Happy Valley. Okay. No. It's like, I know it's a speed booster, but I just went past the checkpoint I need. Get this at least. Okay, good. Now we can hit the turbo ramp. I've got boost power! Right through a minefield. Oh, there goes my helmet. There goes Jimmy. Apparently he had a landmine, I think. I really wonder if this will play on Twallis' computer. I'm sure he'd get a kick out of this game. Now the game's really begin. Face your fears in this classic downhill course and help these brave souls make it through alive. We'll go hatless again. Oh crap. I know some of those were a little bit too late. Wow, for a torso and a leg stump, I'm pretty vocal. That's right, I gotta try to see if I can lean my bike over. Jimmy's down. Here we go. Okay, so if I go... It's like, let's go the way it doesn't want me to. Aha! I've outsmarted you, game. And an achievement. Safety first. Wallace, what's up, buddy? Just talking about you, thinking you would love this game. This part about election is listening to people who are super worried about the results because they didn't study government school and how it works. No, that would basically be the people who are like, we need to get rid of the electoral college. It's like, no, it's put there for a reason, so that way, you know, 4 different cities in the country don't determine the entire election for the entire rest of the country. Our founding fathers of our country were literal geniuses. But it's good to see you, my friend. I was hoping you'd show up, because it's like, oh man. This is a game that I don't know if it'd work for you, because they say, like, without a natural graphics processor, it tends to kind of overheat people's PCs, but, yeah. Yeah, I want California and New York to pick our president. For every single one from now forward. As I said, when you look back to a bunch of guys over 200 years ago, 250 years ago plus, taking this whole system out of government, like how smart it really is, it's just like, it's mind-blowing. It's like, holy crap, I wouldn't have thought of something like that. All the checks and balances to make sure that, like, tyranny doesn't happen, at least through elections, supposedly. Whiplash, a high-speed race down Main Street with a fun twist at the end. Don't forget to use your mid-air rolling skills. Oh, goody. Well, we gotta do safety first. Oops, hit the wrong button. This again. Use the mouse to pick the items I want. A little bit hard for me to see the yellow. There we go. I'm fine, it's a flesh wound. Yeah, people are just dumb as hell. I mean, I've known that for years. Not just because I have an IQ of 178, but it's just people are dumb. So I say, it's why I really want Twitter to be limited to your IQ for like how many characters you can post. You see a lot of 80s and 70s suddenly post up. That's at a bad angle. You don't have a school bus that I know of, but I know there is a car full of, like a family. And there are other people on the road, too. Yeah, let's jump to those levels. I think I can get to those levels now. Change track. Yeah, family vacation. Here we go. Yang family. Decided to embark on their long-awaited road trip. Mr. Yang decided them to complete the Guts and Glory games. Yeah, if this game had a school bus, you'd be all over it, I know for sure. Nice peaceful drive in the family car that happens to have nitro. Everyone's fine. Bet AAA. Really? Toilet paper's getting short supply? That's how people were boarding up places. They're like, well, we're gonna have dumb riots. It's like, you're not gonna see a certain party rioting if you win. If you lose, I can guarantee it. Wow, this car does not control very well. It's kind of like a bus, but not quite. Sort of they explode or something. They do not. What are my... Let's see, can't see it here. So I know there's like a drift button. No, that's your ejection button. Apparently I have like a James Bond style ejection seat in this car. Maybe it's Y? No, not really. Honey, you're fine. Get back in the car. There you go. That's a girl. Honey? Child? Nope, nope, nope. Well, I mean, I just greased my family on a rock. That's gotta count for some kind of point. Ooh, spike strips. Arrow launchers, not good. Yeah, right in the noggin. Oh look, my family's alive again. Like, oh god, oh no, is this hell? Yes. Just like most family trips. I am greatness incarnate. Mr. Yang's favorite movie is Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Perfect your driving skills on these winding mountain roads. The only hazard here is how recklessly you drive. So how fast can you finish it? Let's see, no for that. Yep, I was like 24,000th best in the world. It's a new speedrun record right there. I need to submit that for speedrun. Yeah, okay, so A is emergency brake. And it doesn't work too well. I've seen worse car accidents than that. Oh, definitely. I should definitely suggest it for GDQ. There's some jackass who keeps submitting Bayonetta 1 for GDQ every single time, and it's like a 3.5-hour run that's not even finished. It's like, why do you keep doing this? It's not anyone in our community either. That's so like, oh, I tried to troll. Wasn't it funny doing this? It's like it's somebody. It's like who's not even a part of what we do on the speedrunning side. And by the way, the runs for like Bayonetta 1 are down to like 1:30. So it's something. I don't know what it is like, but to even submit a speedrun that's like slower than the one, like Bayonetta 1, I think the last time it was run there at GDQ was 2012, I want to say 2012, 2013 by Flicky, and that was like a 3-hour run, and the game is now dropped down to like 1.5 hours. She's like, I want a divorce. I'm leaving you. There you go, Twellis. $13,256 in the world, baby. Also, Pedro. This definitely ain't racist. As we run drugs. The bull. The toro. Well, that's great. Now you have to call it ACLU. Stereotyping Mexican drug runners. I'm pretty sure those are, cocaína. Alright, I'm off-road. Getting out of here. You can't make me drive your obstacle course. Heading to freedom! I'm just wondering how far the developers will let me go. Into the abyss, apparently. Wait, does this mean that the world is flat? The flat earthers onto something? I got achievement on angelic. I have to see what this is. Let's see here. I hate it when you pull up Steam and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna pull you out of your, you're in where you were. Yeah, so it's when you fall outside of map boundaries. So they knew it, you're gonna do that at some point. I don't know, why does, what was it, Robin Williams once said, it's like, the word jihad, doesn't it sound like a southwestern term? Like, jihad! It's like, oh, it's a good point. The world's flipping me. Yeah, apparently safety cones were flipping me over. Oh, jeez. Right there at the checkpoint, really? The combination race and Death Race 2000. Hold on, Twitch is dropping shit again. We're experiencing a stream network issue. No shit. Let's see, first one was at 8. It's about 40-minute interval, possibly, it looks like might be happening at. Yeah, so about a 40-minute interval. We'll see if it happens again. If it drops more frames, so if you see it, if you notice it start lagging or dropping on me here, let me know. And we might need to switch servers, which I really don't want to do because that means I have to fight to get the transcodes again. But I gotta do it, I'll do it. Yeah, they're like, we can't have you driving this awesome. Let's go back to Happy Valley. Like, this stream cannot handle the awesomeness that is Guts and Glory and Twalis. And you're also like the game, I'm sure, after this, Twalis. It's Onee Chanbara, which is another port. It started as a PlayStation 2 game in Japan, never came into the States, got released in Europe, I think, as under Zombie Killer. But you're basically this girl in super skimpy bikini and cowboy hat, just hacking up zombies. Came out on the PlayStation 2, was then ported to the Xbox 360 and PS3 as an up-res, and then it just came out again, I think last year on the PS4, and just now came out on the PC as Onee Chanbara Origins, which is like even redone even more again, so it's like the second remaster of the game. So I'm sure you'll enjoy that too. John and Jimmy. A little too fast there. What was that game where you kill things, you take damage, your clothes tear out to show your health? Show your health. I'm not, remember there was a game called, gosh, what is it? Slaughterhouse? It was like it was a old arcade game, a TurboGrafx 16 game they redid for the 360. And as you got more beat up, you would actually get like missing muscle and you'd see your bones exposed and everything. I'm not sure about killing things like the tear off your clothes to show your health. Do you remember if it was like an arcade or a console game? This one's tricky. It's like, because it tries to move you like over to the sides. It's like you actually have like directional pull when you hit a turbo bar. Oh, come on. Ugh. Okay, so I need to skip at least one turbo. I'll be fine for the right speed to get up there. Okay, we're still going, still going. Yeah! Alright. Bullet Girls Fantasia. I've heard of that one, to be honest. I'm also not sure if it's one of the games that's banned by Twitch. List of prohibited games. I think that sounds familiar, like that might be on the list, to be honest. Or me. Nope, it's all fine. But you cannot play Battle Rape or BMX Triple X, or genital jousting. Sakura Spirit? Really? Second Life, Suck My Dick or Die. The Guy game, oh god. My roommate actually rented the Guy game, and if I had known, I would have bought the game because it's worth a lot of money now. Thanks to lawsuits, but no, and the Guy game is like, if you answer all the trivia questions correctly, you get to see some floozy on spring break who made too many poor decisions on camera flash her breasts. And these were like impossibly hard trivia questions where I, a man with an IQ of 178, was like, I don't know the answer to this one. It's like, this isn't working out well. So it's like, it was designed to like not show you anything. It was crazy. Cannons on Main. Learn valuable life lessons, like making sure to look both ways before crossing the street. Can't tell what to do. It's America! Unless you're not from America, but I am, so... Alright, let's do this. Oh jeez. There's the cannon. Oh! Yeah, that got me good. Secret Seducer? Wasn't that the FMV game where some guys like try and teach you how to like pick up women? Yandere Simulator. That's a funny one. I don't know why that's on the ban list, but if yeah, Secret Seducer got banned. Didn't get banned. It's actually you can play that on stream. It just got panned by everybody as like the creepiest, horriblest, like one of the most terrible games you can make. Ethnic Cleansing. No, what was that? There was actually an AO rated game. It came out a while ago. And everyone was so upset by it, and it's just like, I played it, I'm like, this game is not that good. I think it was called Hatred. Yeah, it was like, basically you run around with some like Nathan explosion guy from Metalocalypse with like a shotgun just like trying to shoot people and stuff, and it's like, it's just trying to be too edgy. It's like not even really that violent of a game. It's the biggest sin for that game is like, it's boring. It's just like... Oh, so I'm gonna make it. Yeah, I know. No porno studio tycoon either. Take away all the fun. All the soccer games for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I'm pretty sure that's what Pinocchio was, you know. Lonely old man makes a boy puppet who wants to be his real son. Well, I got in pretty good shape there for getting hit by a cannonball. I think I survived pretty well. Oh, that's pretty bad. Especially if you live in Australia, if you, they've banned hentai, apparently, I was laughing at. So hentai is now banned in Australia. And, so are real dolls, I think. Oh, Jimmy's down. Headless Sun. It's always laugh. Like, people, like, think about kangaroos, like, oh, these little things that hop around. It's like, no, those are wallabies. Kangaroos are jacked as hell. I was so close to having straight 6s. Oh, man, so close. That's why people are like, oh, the kangaroos are these cute little things here. And you look up, like, you type in kangaroo into Google Images, and they're showing you pictures of wallabies. However, this is what a kangaroo actually looks like. Kangaroos look like they just hit the gym. Like, when they're not in front of the camera, they're just out there just, like, benching all day like they're in prison. Kangaroos are more cut than I ever was when I was exercising like crazy. Bounce across the rooftops of the industrial district, fly through the air with the power of mega fans, and face off against a wrecking ball. Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay, first off, I want to see a wrecking ball actually do that. Broken physics. Come on, there we go. Getting shot by arrows. Oh no, oh no. Oh, come on. Right in the neck. Right in the brainstem. That would drop you instantly. I'm doing great. You doing fine, Jimmy? Oh, I was trying to lay down my bike completely. If you move, apparently. Let's see where's this gonna put me. How am I dead from that? Am I hemophilic or something? It's like, oh, sorry. Really? Ah, oh, come on, game. Killing me. Literally. Sorry, Bob. Okay, I'm directly in the wrecking ball path. I have to go straight through there. Achievement, I'm the poop? What? Wreck or die 10 times plus in one track. How nice. Okay. Saw blades. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna overshoot it. As long as you pass over the final one, I guess you're fine. Okay. Heroes take on the final challenge of their hometown. Can you help them land this extreme jump across Happy Valley? Probably not. We're gonna do it anyway. Wow, that was close. Next up, Springfield Gorge. I hope somebody made that an actual level. Hi, Diane. Nice seeing you here. Nope, missed it. Yeah, this one's really hard. Because you also do not have the finest of controls in this game. It's kind of twitchy. I'll go down over here. I'm not even close to the ramp then. Does that count, though? Yes, it does. Ha ha ha. All right. How long before they make a Kangaroo Man show for Netflix? They did Tiger Man. I don't know, I just think you could call that Australia, really. Just have, like, that one episode, like, the guy who, like, ran over and punched a kangaroo because he was, like, trying to kill his dog. Kangaroos are vicious, too. Same thing for koalas. Koala bears. Everyone's like, oh, koala bears are cute. It's like, no, they're usually dicks, and they will bite you. They will try to rip your face off. I don't know, I haven't really heard of somebody trying to do kangaroos or wallabies here in the States while being in, like, gay polyamorous relationships and competing with other people who've fed their husbands allegedly to their kangaroos to hide the murder. But I make it through the short but deadly challenge. Probably not. This game really likes John and Jimmy. Lay down here on these. Yep, we're good. Aha, I can cheat you. And then respawn there. Yep. the best. The best 27,206 in the world, that is. Breaking Earl's new ATV by breaking some barrels and exploring the hillside. So who should we pick for this adventure? It says we should pick Earl, but I feel like we might want to pick somebody else. Thinking maybe Zoe? Because, I mean, Zoe's dressed as, like, Evel Knievel. She'd be very old. I don't know about Evel Knievel. People don't realize like what a piece of shit he was. It's like multiple convicted felon, violent and abusive. My favorite point though was like I think it was around 75. I think it was. Some guy wrote this like tell-all book about how Evel Knievel was like this violent jerk who'd beat on his wife and was like mentally unstable. And to prove that how mentally stable he was, Evel, having just broken both his arms in a prior jump failure, got two of his friends to go track down the guy who wrote the book and beat him up with a baseball bat and put him in the hospital in a coma for a while, all while screaming, "You piece of shit, I'm not fucking violent." So, yeah, I mean, Evel Knievel is very sane. Very kind, loving person. Yeah, he also had a toy line which got canceled after that. The whole beating a guy almost to death with a baseball bat thing came out. There was the movie Viva Knievel, which had him and Peter Fonda before he died. I think it was Peter Fonda. It was 77 that came out. When did that? It must have been shortly after that. Gene Kelly, that's who I'm thinking it was. Gene Kelly. Red Buttons was in it, and Leslie Nielsen played the bad guy. But Evel Knievel goes around, and I want to say he was like thwarting some kind of what was. I can't remember exactly what the plot was. It was something stupid. It's like I think he's like some guy's trying to shut down an orphanage that Evel went to as a kid, even though Evel Knievel was not an orphan, but yeah, it's like he basically was like trying to save an orphanage, and Leslie Nielsen Leslie Nielsen became a comedy actor. He used to play bad guys and villains a lot, which is really kind of funny to see in the old days. And so Leslie Nielsen was trying to shut down the evil orphanage and drugs and try to kill Evil at the same time. And it's a lot of fun. Oh god, a new recipe for pasta.
We're going to.
This looks frightening already. I just read the recipe title here, and it made me vomit in my mouth a little bit. How to make pasta with potato, bacon. Those two are okay. Potato, I'd probably leave out the pasta. You don't need that. Bacon's fine. Cabbage, you don't need that. And blue cheese. You know, I've been trying really hard to keep my stream more PG. Tonight didn't start out too well with Twitch dropping my frames and just making me really angry. But I gotta say, what the fuck, Rachel Ray? Oh my god. Super Dave Osborne was awesome. He was great. Alright, so here we do. We're doing this.
Combine.
We're gonna experience the horror that is how to make pasta with potato, bacon, cabbage, and blue cheese. May God have mercy on our souls.
Potatoes and cabbage with pasta. If you're using bacon, You're going to add about 2
She looks like she's been doing a lot of drinking during quarantine. And not like good stuff. We're talking like wild turkey, maybe some Pabst Blue Ribbon.
tablespoons of olive oil, 2 turns of the pan, into a round bottom pot, a deep skillet, or a Dutch oven.
Okay, the problem is here she's using olive oil. And at first I thought that was just steam from the water pot here. That is burning. Olive oil is more of a finishing oil. You can use it to cook things, but you need to cut it with other oils. Like, for example, when I make chicken parmesan, I will use like a little bit of olive oil to pan, and I'll add in a neutral oil like canola oil or vegetable oil. Usually canola is really good in my house. I have peanut oil I use for Asian foods. It does give a certain flavor that you're looking for that, for the Chinese food. But for general frying stuff, I'll use canola. So you do about half of olive oil, half canola, and it blends it so you get the flavor of the olive oil, but it doesn't burn. This bitch is just burning oil, and canola oil, when it burns, it gets rancid. So she's burning that oil. So I could see from that, I can see from this already. This dark color is the oil's burning, so this is gonna be bitter already and rancid.
The pan into a round bottom pot, a deep skillet, or a Dutch oven, and we're going to throw in the bacon, turn up the heat, and let it render. This is about 1 pound of.
So she's throwing in bacon. You don't need to put oil in a pan if you're rendering bacon. If you're going to cook bacon as it is, you literally, even on a cast iron skillet or a saute pan or a non-stick pan, you don't need to preheat it. Just put it in there cold. Actually, it helps render the fat faster and you get more results out of it. You don't need to put oil down. You do not need to put olive oil at all.
And let it render.
Bacon is fat by itself.
This is about 1 pound of little baby potatoes. You don't peel them or anything. You just thinly slice them or quarter them. They're tiny, and they have a good water content to them, so they cook very quickly. You're gonna look for about 3 to 4 cups of shredded cabbage. And all I did was quarter a small cabbage and cut the core out. And then once we do that, move the Parmigiano, we thinly slice.
I'm really hoping, for one, I don't know cabbage, why you even put this in here. It's going to bring a bitterness to it here, but I'm really hoping she adds a lot of salt to this and lets it sit and then gets the water out, because cabbage is mostly water.
Into a shred, think like slaw salad kind of vibe. You want a fairly quick cook on this.
I see nutmeg here. That's got me worried.
Want it to be tender crisp. So you don't want to use pieces that are too wide or too large. You want to keep it nice and thin so we can keep it tender, crisp, and quick cooking.
There's a lot of
2
cabbage.
shallots or 1 onion, a couple of fat cloves of garlic, chopped or grated. We're also bringing a pot of water up to a boil. And you're going to use a whole wheat or whole grain pasta for this, because pizzicchetti is made with buckwheat pasta that you would make yourself, by the way. But we're cutting down on the time here. This is a quick cooking thing.
Oh,
so
buckwheat's terrible.
Lift the rendered bacon out.
That's not rendered. Bacon, you can tell when it's rendered. I said burning olive oil here. Just no. This is not even cooked all the way, okay? Bacon turns brown like this color here where my mouse is. Or this color right here. When bacon's done, you're going to get more of this color. This is raw bacon at this point. There's hardly any oils or fats let go from the bacon itself. And you'll know that bacon is truly rendered out most of its fat because you'll have the pan foam up. You'll have a lot of foaming action there. None of that's happening. This is raw-ass bacon.
The rendered bacon out. And then in the drippings, we're going to cook our
Enjoy your botulism.
So I put a lid on the pot.
What kind of crackhead lid is that?
So I put a
Seriously, what? It's like a gigantic sari piece.
Lid on the pot so we could sweat those potatoes a little bit. And I seasoned with a little white pepper.
You know, if you just parboiled them, you wouldn't have to do that, but...
You can use fine ground black pepper if you prefer. or a combination of the two because they hit different places on your palate, on your tongue. And now we're going to sprinkle in our cabbage.
Way too much cabbage. Should be none.
Shallot or onion and garlic. And of course, the sage.
Oh no. God, no. No. Oh, Twellis, this
Little
is...
nutmeg.
See, I told you that nutmeg.
Doot.
Oh,
Incorporate that.
Jesus Christ, woman.
Now we can put the lid on.
No. Oh, God, this is...
Let that go. Now, once this sweats for a couple of minutes, we can drop the pasta.
This is horrible.
So 5 or 6 quarts of boiling water. Add in your pasta of choice. And then always, before we drain, we remove a little of the starchy pasta cooking water. Lovely. Then we add the pasta to the cabbage and potatoes and our bacon.
Yeah, that's still not cooked.
And a little Parmigiano. And then we turn this off. Add a little of our starchy water.
Yeah, because you have nothing to make a sauce out of this at this point.
As we need it. And gently incorporate the entire dish.
Buckwheat, potatoes. She has... Okay, so here's a big problem, okay? You want to have leftover, like, pasta starch water so you can loosen things up if you're making a sauce out of it. It's really helpful if you're doing things like spaghetti alla carbonara. If you're doing something like that, you want to have a cup of pasta water on hand that you cook your spaghetti in. Keep that handy, because when you put in your eggs and your cheese mixture, because real carbonara does not need... I don't know why people keep putting cream in there. You don't put cream into it. It's just 2 eggs and about 3 or 4 more yolks on top of it. Salt, pepper, and then Parmesan or Reggiano cheese. Whip it all together as it is. You throw it in, the cooked spaghetti, the bacon, and then you pour in the egg mix, move it around real fast. If it gets too thick, then you pour in some of that starchy water just a little bit. Keep an eye on it. Don't dump the entire thing in, and keep stirring it around, and you'll have a sauce form. It's up to you how much you want to do. She didn't even bother to move this around to see how much she needed. She just took the entire thing, just dumped it in.
As we need it. And gently incorporate the entire dish.
I said all the cabbage was going to release a lot of water. So that's all cabbage water. So this is going to taste like bad sulfur farts smell like. With raw bacon, sage, nutmeg, potatoes. It's just... Oh, it's going to be so terrible. There's no describing how terrible this would taste. It's just so odd of a flavor profile you don't mix.
And we're going to top with those smoked blue cheese crumbles.
Now, for the record, I love blue cheese. I really do. I love it to death. Why you add it into the rest of this monstrosity, I don't know.
You can pass a little more at the table, of course.
That was horrifying. That was bad. Thumbs down to you, Rachel Ray. Yeah, the sage. Yeah, so raw bacon. Bacon wasn't cooked all the way. Sage. And yeah, I'm guessing, so you have that there, so then you have kind of like bitterness from a lot of that cabbage is going to be bitter as hell, and that soupy, like it's just been cooking in like that water for it, so all potatoes are going to taste like a cabbage. It's the buckwheat noodles are not that great. I'm not a fan of buckwheat to begin with, so it's going to be like a wheat noodle. And then it's just... it's going to be god-awful.
I want to say one thing to my wife.
Here we go. We'll just jump to the good parts here. Alright, we'll watch Super Dave. We gotta do a palate cleanse, and then we'll get back to the game here real fast in just a minute. Where are you? Desktop. Too many things. Gotta do too much stuff. There we go.
Good luck from all of us here in Stockholm, and I'm sure all of your friends watching in America.
Well, thank you, Mike, and I want to say one thing to my wife and kids. I love you, and I'll see you soon, and I might sponsor Daytona Lavich Motors. Fellas, if I don't make it, it's not your fault. You've done it all.
Okay, go get 'em, Dave. Incidentally, Super Dave has been outfitted with a special transistorized microphone so that we can be in full contact with him at all times. Once again, good luck, Dave!
We're ready.
All right, I'm okay, Mike. I feel good. It's a beautiful day for this, and oh, God. All right, I think I'm all right, Mike. I hurt my left arm a little bit, and I got a little headache, but as long as I can get my car in position, I'll be all right. I got to get the back wheels up top, and then I'll swing around in. There we go. All right, good landing, and now it's home free right now. The steering wheel is pushing me back a little bit, but I'm okay. I'm in the... Holy shit! Mike. That's okay, Mike. I'm waving, I'm okay, but you can't see it. Oh my God. What the hell is this? Oh. Are you there, Mike? Mike, are you there?
Super
Mike, I
Dave,
can...
yes. Are you all right, Super Dave?
No, I don't know, Mike. I think I'm okay. As soon as I get out of here, I'll buy you a beer. You want to get me out now?
Well, I can barely put into words the excitement I feel at this very moment. Frankly, I didn't give him more than a 30% chance of coming through.
Uh-oh, I think
Well,
my nose is bleeding.
there you've seen, ladies and gentlemen, a daredevil feat that, as far as these eyes are concerned, will never be surpassed.
Mike?
Congratulations, Super Dave Osborne, and to your wife and children.
Can you get me out of here?
Yes, this is Mike Walden speaking for a happy crew and an elated Dave Osborne from Stockholm,
Mike?
Sweden, returning you to our regular programming.
Mike, you're a putz. I need help here, Mike.
Good old Super Dave. He even had a cartoon, I remember. Alright, back to Guts and Glory. And go back to the action, finally. Extract. What am I screaming about? I'm fine. Just some glass. Yeah, she is like super squirrely. Yes, my bike is bleeding, apparently. Alright, let's try Earl. Got my guns. Freedom, America. Oh, so close. See if they'll hit me again. And they will! Few things that fill a redneck's heart with joy, like playing in the mud. How fast you clear a slippery course? Probably not that fast. Let's see what Junior is. Sweet hoverboard! Aha! Rich guy in the cabin on top of the hill is a total jerk. Fortified his castle to keep out the peasants in the valley. Find a weakness in his defenses, smash his stuff, return home victorious. I was like, maybe I'll live through this. Not quite. Game? Okay. Serpentine. Serpentine. Main menu. I'm gonna try up the level of detail, like the distance. All that popping was kind of distracting me. The downhill fun. Press your friends to show off your ATV driving skills. I think I shall. We'll do it as a Yang family. Apparently there's landmines. I got killed by a dodgeball. That's impressive. Can I hit the landmine? Yes! I don't know what causes it to go slow motion sometimes on the kills. Not consistent, really. It's like Burnout? Yeah, where you had the crash mode. Burnout 3. Or if it starts me from there, it does! Haha! Nice day for a picnic. Even move out of the way. Seriously injure 50 pedestrians. Alright. Actually been hitting more people, I guess, than I thought I was, I guess. Only one save point in this short but deadly course. Trial and error plus a little luck. You'll be crossing that sweet finish line. Let's bring back John and Jimmy. I don't think John and Jimmy will be able to make it over this one. I was holding down turbo. Oh, slow motion neck break. It's hoping to like nick it. There's something in my forehead? Just hanging around. Apparently I'm very durable. That's good to know. I can take a beating. Where the hell is this? Ah, okay, it's inside here. God, it's like... She is so squirrely. It's one of those things that's like, it seems like, oh, it'd be easy to just drive. It's like, this game is a little bit harder to control than you expect. It's like ice and drunk at the same time. That just like throws you right off, like, because I was like straight on there. fuck, game? Come on. It just keeps throwing you off to the side. It's like I'm trying to go straight up it, and the game's like, nope, hardcore right or left. There, jeez. A lot harder than it should have been. Ugh. Let's never do that one again. Does kind of look like Happy Wheels. Oh god. So like log rolling, you need to get on there and then go backwards to go forward. I foresee skipping this level. Yeah, we're gonna skip this one. Okay, so we're up to the road trip levels now. We did some of these already. Grand Rock Motel. The young family stay the night at the only motel they can find. When they wake, they leave early in the morning. Finally, they must take an unexpected detour. Holy crap. Wow, that's a lot of frames dropped. Alright, so give me a second here. I'm going to switch servers. So it's happening every 40 minutes on the dot. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be trying to get the transcodes again. So you might see the stream come up and then go down, come up and go down. Just hang tight. I'm trying to get so that way if you have like lower internet speeds, you can watch me in 480p, 360, whatever. So you have those options here. So hang tight. I'm going to drop the servers, try to come back with something different, and we'll see what we can do. Yes, I too blame Rachel Ray for that monstrosity that caused this. Be right back. If you're watching this on YouTube, hi. Which sucks. Unfortunately, they have a monopoly on things, so you really can't do anything about it. There's nowhere else to go. You can do YouTube, which isn't really too much better, but unfortunately the problem with that, even though this is on YouTube as an archive, is... let me get rid of the sound here. You do streaming through it, people don't get the notifications. It's harder for them to do bits. You don't have it all set up like you're supposed to. Yeah, things you have to go that make it harder to do as a stream. They also don't stay archived. After like 4 to 6 hours, they're gone. So even with Twitch here, at least I have an option to do something different. Like if my local recording screws up, I can still have a VOD I can port over. YouTube, you don't have that option. Hey! Holy cow, we got the transcodes already. Got the transcodes right away. I am happy about that. Usually it doesn't work that way, so we'll hold on to our butts, cross our fingers, do a lot of other fun stuff here, and hope that it stays up and does not drop frames. Just let me know when you're back. Should be golden, but I just want to make sure. I figure we'll play is probably about another 15 minutes, and I'm going to switch over to Onee Chanbara. Like, where the hell is this goddamn checkpoint? Hello, sir? Apparently you're explosive. Is everyone back? Refreshing my window. Okay. Yeah, so in about like 10 minutes or so, we're going to be switching over to Onee Chanbara. Not sure what killed me there. I guess maybe flying debris? Okay, I have blown out tires, I'm pretty sure. Wow, finally. I'm dead. Nope, I survived. Yay! Just need to get to the great parking spot here. I'm about to switch over to Onee Chanbara in just a minute. Yes, it's red jam. Really? Almost hit a landmine, that would have been bad. Okay, now I see what's going on there. Alright, let's switch over to Onee Chanbara. Let's kick it up a gear. Fuck you, let's go, let go. It's like, no, we want the screen to be on top. This is one of those lovely things when you're not in the window. It will go through and pause a game. Let's see. Chanbara Origin. Oh, I probably could as soon as I get my Elgato back and if it manages to survive more than 3 days. It's supposed to be Wednesday, and they're supposed to be sending their supposed last replacement.
Onee Chanbara Origin.
Yeah, so this game has a lot of problems. I'm gonna get 3 hours at this point. But this game has a lot of problems on PC because it's a PC port. They just did the crappiest version possible, you know, most minimal thing they could do. And it's like, it took a while to even get this to run correctly. Like, you start it up and it just starts like stuttering as about to refund the game, and they're like, oh no, wait, if you have an RTX card, it causes problems. We didn't program this correctly. So you have to go and like change the VSync speed to like ultra speed and do all sorts of crazy stuff. And even then, it's supposed to be 60 frames per second. It's not. This game runs like 50. So it's like, this game's been patched twice and it's still broken. So I would definitely say do not spend your money on this.
Better safe than sorry. My name is Aya.
Aya Brea from Parasite Eve.
I use the sword skills my father taught me to hunt undead all across Japan. The undead are reanimated human corpses. They devour the flesh of the living and run rampant throughout the world. Not that I give a damn about the world.
Why do we have
2
such
years
pregnant
ago,
pauses
my
here?
stepmother was killed, and my father and half-sister Saki vanished. So I started looking for them, and one day, I was contacted by an informant named Ray. She said she'd help me find my family, if, in exchange, I would help her hunt the undead. A long
Yes,
time
the
has
William
passed
Shatner
since
School
I
of
started destroying the undead for Ray.
Acting.
But we still haven't found any solid leads.
Yes, this is a PlayStation 2 game that then got ported to the PlayStation
Just
3
as
and
I was almost ready to give up,
360,
exhausted
and then
by
got
day
completely
after day of
remade
hunting,
for the PS4 and now PC.
I suddenly received a message from Saki.
Because this never got a release in America. It did come out in Japan as Onee Chanbara, which is like Sister Blade Master or something like that. Those lines. In European version, it's called Zombie Killer, which does actually run 60 hertz. I actually was playing it around an emulator to see if I was going to stream that instead, but then this came out and I was like, well, let's just buy this instead. And this is much better from, well, it's just able to mess around with in practice mode. It's really the final, like what should have happened last time.
Aya, die, won't you? For Mom's sake?
Saki.
Excuse me.
Get out of my way.
Yeah, good luck trying to read this small stuff. Use these microscopic small print on the screen. Like I said, the PC version is just borked and broken. Do not spend your money on this game. Move A to jump. Hold down, probably that's right button to lock on. X to attack. Y is special attack, usually it was like a melee attack.
Come on! I'll take you all out!
This game also has a mechanic too, like the more people you kill, the more dirty like your sword gets. If you don't clean out the blood, it actually gets stuck. So you have to be careful. Yeah, it's called reloading in this game. And let me know if I need to readjust the audio or anything. I'm just going to turn down my headset volume just a little bit. It's kind of a little loud for me. But if I need to readjust the audio, if the game's too loud, please let me know. As you attack enemies, your weapon will be splattered with blood, filling your weapon degradation gauge, reducing your attack power is what it's supposed to be. It's reducing your attack because it's a crappy port. If you reload partner with your combo, you can perform a quick reload.
My blade's losing its edge. Time to shake off the blood.
This is mostly like a one-button like hack and slash. It's pretty straightforward. In the original PlayStation version, this was like nighttime and like super, just like really dark. It was very confined in, didn't look anything like this at all. This is like a really good like upgrade. It was like an actual remaster. It's like, wow, holy crap, they actually worked on the game. Despite being like a pretty crummy port. Yes. I'm sorry, you were saying something? What? Oh, they get even more skip here.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Surprising how much
Here,
blood they have for
friendly
being
informant right
involved in
here.
bodies, if you think about it. Didn't have any blood.
So, you're at the graveyard? How's the quest to find your sister going?
Are you gonna say anything?
Well, just
or
like
oh, there
you
we go.
said, I found Mother's grave. But her body's been taken away.
Whoa, taken away? What for, do you think?
Not sure. Maybe Saki wants to bring her back to life.
Are you kidding? That sounds like something out of a fantasy novel.
I guess. Anyway, got anything for me?
Oh, yeah. So, that little sister you're trying so hard to find? We may have a lead on her.
What?
Not far from where you are now, there's a hospital that was closed up years ago. Someone saw a girl in a school uniform in there.
Got it. I'll head right over.
I knew you'd be up for it, Aya.
Dash/parkour. You're pressing the right trigger, the dash. If you come into contact with certain bumps, walls, or other objects while dashing, you can automatically climb over them using our acrobatic parkour move. All places where you can use the parkour are marked in yellow.
The abandoned hospital's in this direction.
Sounds good.
Not the cool kids, at least. Yeah, the old ice bucket challenge. I remember those days. And people just started dumping ice water on themselves, not really realizing that the whole thing was that you would... The challenge was to, like, donate also to, I think it was ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. Because I think it was, like, the charity at the time, and people just, like, forgot about that and just daring each other to dump ice water on each other. Kinda dumb. Happen to dodge. If you dodge as the enemy is attacking, the move changes to prediction, rendering you invincible for a period of time.
Damn, I'm hemmed in.
Looks like there's a barrier, huh? You should be good to go after clearing out all the undead here.
Fine by me. Who's gonna take them all out anyway?
Nothing scares you in the slightest, does it? By the way, I had a peek at your phone and saw that message from your sister.
Another one of your secret operations, huh? And what of it?
Well, I was shocked. I mean, die, won't you? Who talks like that to their sister?
A good, healthy relationship, that's
Does your
what.
little sister have a grudge against you, or what?
Who knows? After all, we're practically strangers.
Really? How come?
Well, for one thing, we have different mothers. Telling my birth mother died right after.
Wow, your family's pretty complicated.
You can say that again.
I've got sisters too. I guess we get along alright. But sisters can be a real pain. You know?
I guess so.
I mean, really. We'd be better off without him, right?
But I get the feeling if I keep track of Saki, she might lead me to her father.
Maybe.
Genocide. But if they're already dead, can you consider, is it genocide? Ooh, health, attack, or defense, attack. Well, just 1 second. It looks like it did not update my game title. Because Twitch is a pain in the butt. Good God. Yeah, Twitch is having a lot of problems tonight. It is like not wanting to update the game. There we go. I think it finally did it right now. And the title finally happened too. Jeez. Yeah, Twitch is having all sorts of great... It's running perfectly tonight.
Hmm? I'm gonna slice you up.
It's an enhancer. Okay, so parry. Press B right before attack hits the parry. Enemy stun level maxes out. The enemy enters stun state. Can't move. Really reduced period. Kick their butt. Got it.
Whoa, you're a big freak, aren't you? Get in my way and I'll cut you in two.
My info says there's a large undead man on the rampage in the area. He overswings a lot and his attacks offer openings, but be careful. He's powerful. But knowing you, it's nothing you can't handle.
Well, that's pretty vague. But thanks. I'll dice him up real good.
Can I air dodge? Yeah, I can do an air parry too. Okay, we need to change this so it's a lock-on button press. Press. Okay, so that's a lie. It's like, yeah, do this to... use it to parry. It's like, it doesn't quite work that way.
Whew, starting to get a little rough, is it? Your baneful blood gets excited when you're covered in the blood of others, doesn't it? And when that excitement reaches its peak, it makes you go berserk, right?
Here it comes.
You will be splattered with blood of your enemies, thereby maxing out your stains on your body. You'll take on the berserk form. The amount of stains you have will be shown on screen to your character icon. Take on the berserk form, your defense will be lowered, but the power of your attack and attack speed will be greatly increased. Note this effect will gradually fade, ending each stage Stain gauge reaches 0.
Yes! Now we're having fun!
Those of the baneful bloodline are even scarier than the undead. They really are fascinating.
See all the wonderful games slow down.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, if I could see where I was at, that'd be even better, you know?
Hello, Aya? Huh? Don't tell me. You're too busy to talk right now?
Whatever gave you that idea?
All the gameplay! No! See, in Sekiro, you could actually see what the hell's going on. You could actually lock on the right people you wanted. You also had parries and dodges, but it actually would work. This game does not. It is full of shit. It's like, where the fuck is this guy? Hey, it finally worked! Okay, so it was waiting for me to try to do that, but it just wouldn't work for most of the time. That was gonna get frustrating.
It's finished.
If you
Ray.
locked on, you couldn't see the people on the ground. If you
Well
didn't lock
done.
on, you couldn't see the attacks
Oh, by
coming
the way,
from the big
Aya,
guy.
I just installed a shop app on your device. You can use it to order items at any time. Of course, it'll cost money, though.
Yeah. Thanks, Ray.
You're welcome. Looks like you're there.
A goddess statue.
Aya, are you religious?
Not really.
You find God statues somewhere in the game, your HP is replenished. Status on the body is reduced, or stains on the body is reduced. HP is low, maybe a good idea to seek a goddess statue out.
I don't like this. It's too quiet. This elevator is stopped on the 3rd floor. I guess it's broken.
Is it? Sekiro just actually got a, you mentioned it just a moment ago, a couple minutes ago. Well, is it actually Sekiro just got a Game of the Year edition, which only has like 3 new skins and like a boss rush mode. That's it, for like $60. It's like, are you kidding me? Ugh, that's terrible. I'm never gonna try that out. Good God. Remember, add cinnamon, pickle relish, and mayonnaise. It should have had more mayonnaise, definitely. Have yourself a good one, 12s. Thanks for dropping by. Let's go to controls back to old. Do I have to? If you attack again, just as another attack hits, your combo will turn to a cool combination. During a cool combination, your character emits pale light. Action speed increase. Recept that to your combo. Okay. There's undead people running around for one.
My father taught me when I was little. I guess I just do it because I want to. That's the only reason I need.
I see. So you just kind of do whatever feels right? Yeah. I get it. That makes sense. We've never known a world without the undead in it. Seems like the perfect place for people like you and me, Aya.
Maybe. Still, it's kind of hard to tell people you're in the undead business.
Looks like the electricity's still on. I'm looking at the building's blueprint. Oh, I see another elevator in the X-ray lab.
Thanks. I'll head on over. This must be it. It's not locked.
Yep, still a super simplistic game. I play a little bit of the PlayStation 2 version, so it's nice to see it actually get graphics actually really get updated instead of just the upres. It's too bad the rest of it's just a crummy port job.
I want to use that elevator, but getting to it won't be easy. There's some weird undead thing there. It looks sticky. No, more like muddy.
Muddy? Oh. You're talking about a type of undead called a mudman. They're kind of a pain. You can't kill them by just attacking them normally. Anyway, good luck. Later.
Okay, so you have to use the cool finish in order to kill the Mudman.
Also be able to damage the mudmen in your berserk form. That's not something I can test myself, though.
Yep.
took care of them all. Nice work. Apparently, that hospital was run by an organization known as Ouroboros. They were doing some kind of unethical research, and an accident destroyed the place.
Whoa. Is that why there are so many undead here?
Well, it's been a while, so I guess anything could have happened since then, right?
People dying is hilarious.
Saki?
These things aren't that tasty. You must be Aya. Yes! Lucky me! I was ordered to kill you, you know? I'll take care of you right now and surprise Sissy! Come out, wherever you are!
Ecstasy combinations type of finishing blow can be triggered by pressing Y and B. Okay. Gauge increases gradually whenever you land attacks on the enemy. Even more quickly and succeed. When you successfully predict. Keep in mind, however, that the ecstasy gauge also slowly decreases over time.
That's definitely not Saki.
It isn't? Are you sure?
Is she an undead? She can talk? Maybe one of the hospital's failed experiments?
The details of the accident that closed the hospital are unclear. But never mind that. Aren't you curious about this sissy person she mentioned?
What are you mumbling to yourself about? You must be cuckoo. Wait. Come out, wherever you are. Come out, wherever you are.
Okay, what in the world's going on? Because it said, like, I could have sworn it said Y and B. Y and B, yeah.
it over?
No, she got away.
Oh.
But it sounded like she was going to look for her sissy.
Really? Good. That means you can take them both out at the same time.
Well, it tells me about a technique that you can't do. Of course. Makes logical sense. I mean, why wouldn't it?
Did you let her go on purpose?
Why would you say that?
You killed all the others right away. When have you ever let one escape?
You don't know me.
Was
Excuse
it
me?
because she reminded you of your little sister?
Of course not. Don't be silly. It's quiet.
I should have enough to be in the shop now. Okay.
I definitely need this. Oh, I like this one.
I put a ring on it.
Ray, where do you think that undead girl went?
Let's see. She went to find her sissy, right? Try going up to the roof.
All right.
Okay, so there's certain things you can't like dodge or parry. You have to dodge them instead.
Can't take this elevator up.
Well, the building itself is really severely damaged. Can you climb up the rubble?
Maybe. I'll look around.
Alright, I'm actually getting pretty tired. My hands are starting to hurt. Had a long day, so I'm actually going to end the stream a little bit earlier tonight here than I normally would. But anyway, I need to get out and vote tomorrow because it's a big election in my country. So we're going to end it here for now. I do appreciate it here. Let me pull up the right screens, of course. Get this muted. I do appreciate everybody hanging out. Of course, shout outs to Twalis and anyone else who was lurking. You guys are always cool. I do normally stream around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know when that is, just copy and paste that into Google and it'll tell you wherever you are in the world. Keep in mind also that when I start up my streams, I always try to get the transcodes. So if you don't have the best internet around, you can actually watch my stream by reducing it down from 720p down to 480. Or let's see where the options here. It's 480, 360, or 160p. You're pretty much on dial-up at that point. But I try to get those, so if you see my stream kind of go up and down, like repeatedly, I'm trying to get those transcodes, and of course I'll start the timer when the actual, I get the right ones here so people can watch. Keep an eye also out on my Twitter, Wurzel555. Something comes up if I need to delay the stream, push it back, or do something different, cancel it due to health, you'll know there. Next stream I'm planning for right now is going to be Wednesday the 4th. And that is going to be a Super Metroid stream. I'm going to go back and try to see if I can continue on with that game. And after that, sky's the limit. Probably won't be playing more Onee Chanbara. It's pretty much just as boring as I remember the PlayStation 2 version being. So we'll do something different instead for sure. But next plan, though, is definitely Super Metroid, and we'll go from that point. Theoretically, I'll have my 6th replacement Elgato HD60S. Last one lasted 3 days. I'm going to bet this one lasts 3 hours, or it's just simply dead on arrival. But I would like to get back to the PlayStation 4 Second Chance series I was doing. Either continue on, I need to do a day 2 of Astral Chain, or I might move on to Soul Zone or Spider-Man. We'll see what I do. But either way, you'll know on my Twitter when I decide what I do. Next Wednesday is going to be Super Metroid. We'll go from there.